What if I tell you that there's an everyday breakfast that has more protein than most grains, is packed with vital nutrients, and contains a special fiber that supports your entire body? And all that in a single bowl. Yes, we are talking about oatmeal. For decades, it's been sitting on our tables, often overlooked and underestimated. But the deeper researchers dig, the more they realize there's far more to it than meets the eye. Its natural compounds work in remarkable harmony with the body. Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered why some breakfasts keep you energized for hours, while others leave you hungry soon after? Why do certain foods seem to calm your body from the inside out, while others silently trigger? And most importantly, could the secret to better metabolism, steadier energy, and healthy aging really come down to something this simple? In this video, we're uncovering the truth behind this powerful breakfast food, what it really does inside your body and why it deserves more credit than it gets. Stay with me till the end because I'll also share the most common mistakes people make when preparing it. Simple errors that can quietly erase its incredible benefits. And once you know how to prepare it the right way, this food can completely change the way you think about your mornings. Before we get into it, can you do us a quick favor? Like this video and subscribe to join our healthy community. Also, type yes in the comments section now so we can see how many of you are interested in this type of video. All right, let's get started. The incredible health benefits of eating oatmeal daily. First, nourishes your gut microbiome. Your gut is like its own little universe, home to trillions of bacteria quietly working around the clock to keep you healthy. Every bite you take sends them a message, shaping this inner world in ways you probably never notice. And it gets even more fascinating. There's one humble food that's incredibly good at feeding the right kind of bacteria, the ones your body depends on to stay balanced and strong. Unlike many foods that get fully digested long before reaching the large intestine, part of oatmeal's fiber travels all the way down to your colon untouched. And that's where the real magic begins. Down there, your gut bacteria get to work fermenting it, producing short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, propionate, and acetate. These tiny compounds do so much more than help digestion. They nourish your gut lining, calm inflammation, boost immunity, and even fine-tune your metabolism. The secret ingredient behind this power is Beta-Glucan, a special soluble fiber. Studies show that Beta-Glucan acts like a fertilizer for your microbiome, helping good bacteria like Bifidobacterium and Lactobacillus thrive, while crowding out the harmful ones. These are the same friendly bacteria you'll find in probiotic supplements, but the beauty is that you can grow them naturally just by eating the right food. Human studies back this up too. In one clinical trial, people who ate 80 grams of oats every day for 45 days didn't just improve their cholesterol, their gut bacteria actually changed. Researchers found higher levels of those healthy short-chain fatty acids and a stronger community of good microbes. Another study in Frontiers in Microbiology showed similar results, proving that whole grain oats create a true prebiotic effect, nurturing beneficial bacteria and improving heart health at the same time. Every spoonful of oatmeal isn't just feeding you, it's feeding an entire world inside you. A thriving gut microbiome means better immunity, smoother digestion, and a stronger, healthier you from the inside out. Next, decreases heart disease risk. When it comes to protecting your heart, few foods are as quietly powerful as oatmeal. It's simple, affordable, and something most of us already have sitting in our kitchen. The real hero behind its heart-boosting magic is a soluble fiber called Beta-Glucan. Once it reaches your digestive system, Beta-Glucan transforms into a soft, gel-like texture that gently binds to cholesterol-rich bile acids. Instead of letting them slip back into your bloodstream, your body flushes them out. And to make more bile, it pulls cholesterol directly from your blood. Day by day, this natural process helps lower those harmful LDL levels that can clog arteries and raise the risk of heart disease. But that's just one part of the story. Recent research shows that beta-glucan doesn't stop at the gut. It also communicates with your microbiome in bile acid pathways, influencing how your body handles fats and cholesterol on a much deeper level. A study published in MDPI reveals this fascinating dual action, proving that this humble food isn't just fuel, it's functional medicine for your heart. Scientists even suggest that regular oat consumption can help improve endothelial function, the flexibility of your blood vessels, which plays a major role in preventing hypertension and keeping your circulation smooth, and the results are measurable. A large meta-analysis of 25 clinical trials found that eating at least 3 grams of beta-glucan per day can lower total cholesterol by about 6 to 8%. For anyone with high cholesterol or type 2 diabetes, these results are even more pronounced, offering a natural defense that rivals medication for some people. That warm bowl you start your morning with isn't just breakfast. It's a daily act of protection. Each serving quietly strengthens your heart, balances your cholesterol, and supports the system that keeps you alive. Because when it comes to heart health, the simplest habits often make the biggest difference. Next, satiety and appetite control. You know that feeling when a meal actually keeps you full for hours? No cravings, no energy crash, just steady focus? That's not luck or willpower. There's real science behind it, and oatmeal has mastered it better than almost anything else on your plate. The secret lies in V-glucan, a special soluble fiber that turns thick and gel-like once it mixes with liquid in your stomach. This natural texture slows down how quickly food leaves your stomach, which means your energy is released gradually, keeping your blood sugar balanced and your appetite calm. You don't get those roller coaster spikes and crashes, just lasting energy and a comfortable, satisfied feeling that carries you through the morning. But the magic doesn't stop there. Researchers have found that V-glucan also talks to your hormones, literally signaling your brain that you've had enough to eat. After a bowl of this fiber-rich food, your body releases more key hormones that control appetite and fullness. And when those fibers reach your colon, they're fermented into short-chain fatty acids, which further support appetite regulation and metabolism. Studies published in Springer Links show how this natural chain reaction helps you eat less, without even trying. A massive 2025 review in Nutrition Reviews looked at 48 studies and confirmed it. Fibers from oats and rye stood out as the most powerful for keeping hunger in check. Another 2023 review found that oat V-glucan didn't just curb appetite, it helped participants lower their BMI and waist size over time. Researchers even observed improvements in post-meal energy levels and concentration, proving that this humble food supports both body and mind. Starting your day with this wholesome breakfast isn't just about feeling full, it's about taking back control of your hunger, your focus, and your energy. When your body feels balanced, you eat smarter, move better, and live stronger. Next, strengthens skin and reduces inflammation. You know how some people seem to have skin that just glows, calm, clear, and balanced, no matter what life throws at them? Well, nature has a quiet little secret that's been helping people achieve that for centuries. And it's not some expensive serum or overnight miracle. It's something far simpler, straight from your kitchen. Oats have earned their reputation not just as a nourishing food, but as one of nature's most effective skin healers. What gives them this power is a group of remarkable compounds called avenanthramides, natural antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents that protect your skin at a cellular level. These compounds step in where irritation begins, blocking inflammatory pathways like NF-κB and calming cytokines, the chemical messengers that trigger redness and swelling. In essence, oats help your skin breathe easier, reducing oxidative stress that often fuels conditions like eczema, psoriasis, and chronic dryness. The science behind it is genuinely impressive. Studies have shown that even tiny doses of avenanthramides can soothe skin inflammation by reducing IL-8 production and quieting overactive skin cells called keratinocytes. In animal studies, topical oat extracts significantly reduced itching and visible inflammation, confirming what dermatologists have long observed in real-world use. That's why colloidal oatmeal, finely ground oats blended into lotions, creams, and baths, has become a trusted skin remedy around the world. It hydrates, protects, and restores comfort without the harsh side effects that come with many synthetic treatments. Whether you're dealing with eczema, psoriasis, or just want calmer, softer skin, oatmeal offers a safe, soothing solution that truly works. Your skin shields you every day. It deserves care that restores, not irritates. Oats deliver that balance beautifully, using pure, natural compounds to reduce inflammation and strengthen your skin barrier. Eat them, apply them, soak in them. However you use them, oats help your skin find its calm again. Next, helps manage weight. More easily, have you ever wondered why some people seem to lose weight effortlessly while others struggle no matter how clean they eat? The difference isn't always about calories. Sometimes it's about how your body processes and responds to food. And that's where one simple breakfast can quietly shift things in your favor. The power lies in the same qualities that make this food so filling: slow digestion, hormone balance, and gut support. Inside your system, it encourages the release of short-chain fatty acids like propionate, which help your body handle fats and sugars more efficiently instead of storing them as unwanted weight. Add in the hormonal response from Beta-Glucan, the I'm full signals to your brain, and you've got a built-in appetite regulator that keeps cravings under control and prevents overeating naturally. The science behind this is solid. Researchers note that diets rich in whole grains, especially oats, are consistently linked to healthier body weight and lower obesity risk. A 2023 review pulled together dozens of clinical trials showing real results: improved BMI, smaller waistlines, and reduced body fat. The secret wasn't some crash diet. It was the steady influence of Beta-Glucan on appetite and metabolism. Another analysis published in MDPI highlighted how participants who regularly consumed oats also experienced improvements in insulin sensitivity and lipid profiles, showing that the benefits go far beyond the scale. Even broader studies confirm that soluble fibers like those in oats help people gradually shed pounds when paired with balanced eating and an active lifestyle. It's not dramatic, it's consistent, and that's what real progress looks like. Oats aren't a magic fix, but they're a quiet force for change. With every bowl, you're training your body to feel full, burn energy efficiently, and move toward balance, not through restriction, but through nourishment. And that's what sustainable, lifelong weight management truly looks like. Next, promotes digestive regularity. Most people don't realize how much their gut affects their overall comfort until something feels off. That uneasy, bloated, or sluggish feeling, it often traces back to how smoothly your digestive system is running. And that's where this humble breakfast food quietly steps in to make a real difference. Oats bring together two powerful types of fiber, soluble and insoluble, that work hand in hand to keep your digestion on track. The soluble kind, Beta-Glucan, soaks up water in your gut and turns into a soft gel that keeps stool moist and easier to pass. Meanwhile, the insoluble fiber from oat bran and hulls adds bulk and gently stimulates your intestines to move waste along more efficiently. Together, they create a rhythm that keeps things consistent, comfortable, and regular. But what's even more fascinating is what happens once these fibers reach your colon. They become food for your gut bacteria, which ferment them into short-chain fatty acids, which are the natural compounds that strengthen your colon lining, improve muscle movement in your intestines, and support protective mucus production. In short, oats don't just ease constipation. They actively nourish and maintain the health of your digestive system from the inside out. Journals like the Nutrition Source and OUP Academic have highlighted this unique dual action of oats, confirming their ability to restore balance and comfort in a completely natural way. Real-world research backs this up too. A systematic review of 38 clinical trials found that oats and oat bran significantly increased stool weight and reduced constipation symptoms. Another small study in children who ate 2 servings of instant oatmeal daily showed less straining and more comfortable digestion overall. Adding oats to your day is one of those small changes that make a big difference. It's not just about avoiding discomfort. It's about supporting a gut that feels light, regular, and in sync with your body. When your digestion flows smoothly, everything else just feels better. Finally, help with asthma or allergic risk asthma. And allergies aren't just conditions you grow out of. For many families, they're constant worries that shape everyday life. But what if something as simple as an early dietary choice could quietly influence a child's risk of developing them? Oats have gained attention not just for their fiber, but for their fascinating ability to interact with the immune system. Compounds like Beta-Glucan and polyphenols found in oats don't just support digestion, they help regulate inflammation and guide immune cells to respond in a more balanced way. By calming overactive immune reactions, they may reduce the kind of airway inflammation that contributes to asthma and allergic conditions later in life. One major study published in the British Journal of Nutrition followed thousands of children and tracked their diets from infancy. The findings were striking. Babies who were introduced to oats earlier were significantly less likely to develop persistent asthma by age 5. While it doesn't prove direct cause and effect, it suggests something powerful. The foods we start life with may shape the health of our lungs and immune system for years to come. Researchers believe the link might start in the gut. The fiber in oats feeds beneficial bacteria, which produce short-chain fatty acids, tiny compounds that travel through the bloodstream and help regulate immune balance. This gut-immune connection could be one of the keys to explaining why oats seem to offer protection beyond digestion. Of course, oats aren't a cure or replacement for asthma treatment, but the evidence points to a simple, hopeful truth that everyday foods can play a bigger role in shaping immune health than we ever imagined. Oats' gentle ability to calm inflammation and support immune balance shows just how powerful real food can be in protecting long-term health, starting from the very first spoonful. How to make oatmeal correctly? Ever wondered why some people swear by their morning oats while others say it doesn't do much for them? The difference usually isn't in the oats, it's in how they're made. What seems like a simple breakfast can completely change its impact on your health, depending on how you cook, combine, and top it. Done right, it's a powerhouse for your heart, gut, and energy. Done wrong, it's just another bowl of carbs. The beauty of this food lies in its simplicity. Whole oats, like rolled or steel cut, are your best choice. They're the least processed and hold on to their fiber, antioxidants, and minerals. As they simmer in water or milk, something special happens. The soluble fiber, known as Beta-Glucan, transforms into a creamy gel that not only gives oatmeal its comforting texture, but also fuels your body in remarkable ways. It helps lower cholesterol, keeps blood sugar steady, and leaves you feeling satisfied long after breakfast is over. You can add sliced bananas or apples for natural sweetness, toss in berries for antioxidants, and sprinkle some nuts or seeds for protein and healthy fats. Even a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg can make it taste indulgent while supporting your health. Think of your oatmeal as a canvas. It's simple, pure, and waiting for you to build something nourishing on top. When prepared thoughtfully, it's not just breakfast. It's a ritual that strengthens your body from the inside out. Mistakes to avoid with oatmeal. Most people think oatmeal is a can't-go-wrong kind of breakfast, but that's not entirely true. This humble bowl can either be one of the healthiest meals you'll ever eat, or one that secretly works against you, and the difference comes down to how you make it. Surprisingly, many older adults, despite having the best intentions, end up making small but critical mistakes that quietly erase oatmeal's biggest benefits. Let's fix that. Mistake 1, adding too much sugar. Oats on their own are pure nourishment. But the moment you start piling on brown sugar, flavored syrups, or artificial toppings, that superfood turns into a sugar bomb. Even 1 teaspoon can spike your blood sugar and set you up for the dreaded crash, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving more. Over time, this habit can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and heart disease. The fix is simple. Let nature sweeten your bowl. Add berries, banana slices, or a sprinkle of cinnamon or vanilla. They satisfy your sweet tooth and protect your health. Mistake 2, relying on instant flavored packets. They look convenient, but most are loaded with hidden sugars, preservatives, and flavor chemicals. Some even pack as much sugar as a candy bar. Studies show these highly processed versions can raise your risk of cardiovascular issues. Go for plain rolled or steel-cut oats instead and flavor them yourself with fruit, nuts, or spices. Your heart will thank you. Mistake 3, skipping the protein. Oatmeal is fantastic for fiber, but not enough to keep your blood sugar steady on its own. Without protein, you'll be hungry again in no time. Research shows that adding protein can dramatically improve blood sugar control and preserve muscle as you age. A spoon of Greek yogurt, a handful of nuts, or even a boiled egg on the side can completely change how your body responds. Mistake 4. Oversized portions. A big bowl of oats loaded with nut butter, honey, and dried fruit might look healthy, but it can easily hit 700-800 calories. That's a full meal and then some. Stick to about half a cup of dry oats and balance your meal with protein and healthy fats to stay full without overdoing it. Mistake 5. Poor preparation habits. How you cook your oats matters more than you think. Skipping the soak can block mineral absorption because of phytic acid. Undercooked oats are harder to digest and less effective for fiber. Overcooked oats lose nutrients and end up with a mushy bowl that spikes blood sugar faster. The solution is easy. Soak them overnight, cook gently until tender, and add a pinch of salt for depth of flavor. No sugar needed. Oatmeal should be simple, satisfying, and healing, not something that quietly sabotages your health. When you prepare it the right way, it transforms from an ordinary breakfast into one of the most powerful foods you can eat for longevity and vitality. Who should avoid oatmeal? Most people think of oatmeal as a universal health food, but the truth is, even something as wholesome as oats isn't a perfect match for everybody. For some people, this comfort food can quietly create more problems than it solves. If you have celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, this is where things get tricky. Oats themselves don't naturally contain gluten, but during harvesting and processing, they often come in contact with wheat or barley. That tiny bit of contamination can be enough to trigger symptoms for sensitive individuals: fatigue, bloating, or digestive upset. Certified gluten-free oats are a safer option, but even then, some people find their bodies simply can't tolerate them. Those dealing with irritable bowel syndrome or sensitive digestion may also need to be careful. The soluble fiber in oats, particularly Beta-Glucan, ferments in the gut and produces gas as a byproduct. For most people, that's a good thing because it feeds healthy bacteria, but for others it can mean bloating, cramps, or discomfort. If that sounds familiar, start small, increase portions slowly, and make sure your oats are well cooked and soaked beforehand. Then there's phytic acid, a natural compound found in oats that binds to minerals like iron, zinc, and calcium. For anyone with nutrient deficiencies or absorption issues, especially older adults, eating large amounts of unsoaked oats could make it harder to get the minerals your body needs. And finally, if you're following a low-carb or ketogenic diet, oats might simply not fit your plan. Their high carbohydrate content can interfere with ketosis or blood sugar goals, even in small servings. Oatmeal can be a nutritional powerhouse, but only when it works in harmony with your body. If it leaves you feeling bloated, fatigued, or unwell, it may not be your perfect fit. Listening to your body and adjusting your diet accordingly isn't a setback. It's one of the smartest steps you can take toward long-term health. Who would believe that a simple bowl of oatmeal could hold such transformative power? From nurturing your heart and balancing blood sugar to calming your gut, supporting a healthy weight, and even soothing your skin, this humble grain proves why it has stood the test of time as one of nature's true superfoods. The secret isn't in quick fixes, but in making small, consistent choices every day. A single bowl may not change your health overnight, but day after day, those nourishing spoonfuls add up, strengthening your body, fueling your mind, and giving you the energy to live life with vitality. Now it's your turn. Do you eat oatmeal regularly, or are you just starting to explore its benefits? Have you noticed any changes in your health since making it part of your routine? Share your story in the comments below. We love learning from this community, and your experience might inspire someone else to take that first step. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more science-backed wellness tips, and share it with a friend or family member who deserves the gift of better health. And before you go, we've chosen 2 more powerful videos packed with insights to keep your wellness journey moving forward. Click on one now and let's continue building a healthier, stronger, and brighter future together.